Nestled high in the tropical tablelands above Cairns lies the charming village of Kuranda, known for its markets, wildlife encounters and art culture. But getting there is where the real adventure begins. Whether soaring above the rainforest on the Skyrail Cableway or winding through the mountains on the historic Scenic Railway, the journey to Kuranda is nothing short of spectacular. We're Chris and Lydia, joined by our Italian exchange daughter Elisa. Today we're taking you with us on one of the most scenic trips in Australia. Let's go! We're in Cairns in far north Queensland. In a previous video, we drove up into the Atherton Tablelands, southwest of Cairns, in search of waterfalls. Today we're heading 15 minutes north of the city to take a completely different mode of transport into the Tablelands, the Skyrail Cableway. Welcome to Skyrail.
Oh, it's bumpy. I hope it's a bit of a smoother ride once we get past this little groovy bit. We're about to go
Excited, Elisa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how long? A 20-minute ride until the first stop.
The Skyrail is a 7.5 kilometre cable car journey that begins in the Cairns suburb of Smithfield and takes passengers on a 1.5 hour ride to Kuranda, gliding above the UNESCO World Heritage listed Wet Tropics Rainforest. When it was opened in 1995, it was the longest gondola cableway in the world. Good morning everyone, we're on the Skyrail in Cairns today. We're heading up through the rainforest, up the mountain to Kuranda Village. We're going to have a day or an afternoon in Kuranda. We're going to have a look around the town, go to the markets, and then this afternoon we'll be heading back down the mountain on a scenic railroad. On the way, I think we're stopping on the Skyrail at Barron Gorge. Maybe there'll be some waterfalls for us to see. Anyway, let's go exploring and find out.
It's pretty amazing. We've spent most of the week looking from the canopy ground, looking up into the canopy, and now we're actually going above the canopy and looking down. But it's an interesting, different perspective to look from above than from below.
The Skyrail makes 2 stops on its way to Kuranda. The first is Red Peak Station, where visitors can stroll along a short boardwalk through the rainforest, passing giant kauri trees and enjoying a scenic lookout. Kuranda, let's go. The rainforest below us is over 120 million years old, making it one of the oldest rainforests in the world, even older than the Amazon. It's home to plant species that have survived since the time of the dinosaurs. As we approached our second stop on the Skyrail, the spectacular Barron Gorge opened up before us. This steep canyon has been carved out by the Barron River over millions of years. Wow. This stop is Barron Falls, where the Barron River plunges 125 metres into the gorge below, before continuing its 30-kilometre journey from the Atherton Tablelands towards Cairns. Wow, imagine being here during the wet season and seeing it in full flow like that. This is the edge lookout. It's built out over the edge of the gorge, looking down over the waterfall below. It's not one for the faint-hearted. It's amazing views though. What a lucky country we live in. After another short 7-minute ride, we crossed the Barron River and arrived in Kuranda, often called the village in the rainforest.
We made it. We're alive.
We're in Kuranda Village. Ah, look at that. The railway station is right next door. That's how we're getting back down the mountain later on this afternoon. Walkway to village. There you are. I haven't had my morning coffee yet. Kuranda is packed with shops catering to tourists, offering souvenirs, handmade crafts, local foods and art. Although we only had 2.5 hours to explore the town, we certainly did our bit to support the local economy. The village is also home to several markets. The new Kuranda Markets, located in the main street, is an undercover market selling souvenirs, arts and crafts.
It actually feels really good.
Does it? Alright. Oh.
Good?
Oh. Yep, let's get that one.
Yeah, it starts to show.
Heritage markets, koala gardens and bird world. The Heritage Markets offers a mix of souvenirs, Aboriginal art, Australian opals and locally made products. They're also home to some of Kuranda's top attractions, including Koala Gardens, a small Australian wildlife park, Bird World, where you can see the prehistoric cassowary along with other exotic birds, and the Australian Butterfly Sanctuary, where you can walk amongst more than 1,500 butterflies. But by 2:30 we still hadn't eaten, so our stomachs led us to another spot in the markets. So we've decided to come to Frog's restaurant and have crocodile and green apple curry. It's a Specialty of the area, crocodile curry, eh? A crocodile curry has arrived. How's yours look?
Does it come with crocodums?
Crocodums? I don't know, but I've heard it's a bit bitey. Sink your teeth into that.
Very much like chicken.
Is it? Yeah, I've heard that. It was a relatively quiet afternoon in Kuranda, and unfortunately many of the market stalls had closed early. This meant we weren't able to visit any of the other markets, but we've heard that the original rainforest markets is well worth a visit. Maybe next time.
I don't have enough bags. We haven't had enough time.
You need more time for shopping, do you? Well, we've got a 3:30 train. We can't wait any longer.
Looks like it's going to be fun.
The Kuranda Scenic Railway was built in the 1880s to connect Cairns to the goldfields in the mountains after gold was discovered there the previous decade. More than 1,500 men worked on its construction, carving through dense rainforests, cliffs and rocky terrain, all with hand tools, dynamite and sheer determination. The train made a brief 10-minute stop at Barron Falls once again, this time offering a view from the southern bank of the river. And honestly, I think the view from here is even more spectacular. Stretching 37 kilometres, the railway features 98 curves, 55 bridges and 15 tunnels, the longest measuring 500 metres. Considering it was all built by hand, this is an incredible feat of engineering. Standing 80 metres above the valley floor, the heritage-listed Stoney Creek Bridge and waterfall are an iconic highlight of the railway journey and one of the most photogenic spots. It's incredible to think that this was built all the way back in the 1890s. Back at the Skyrail car park again now. The scenic train dropped us off at Freshwater Station and there was an organised bus that took us back to the Skyrail. After the train dropped us off, it went on to Cairns Station, so if you didn't have your car parked at Skyrail, you could have caught the train all the way back to Cairns. It's been a great day. We've really enjoyed our day. I think it's really been worthwhile catching the scenic train one way and the Skyrail the other. They both gave two different perspectives.
And I think if you were going to do this, get book in early because we missed out on the first booking, and do the first cable car of the day so that you can maximise your day up in Kuranda, because it's definitely worth spending a whole day there. We only had a few hours up there and just felt like we were a little bit rushed. So our suggestion would be get the first cable car and the last train back.
At the time of publishing this video, the Skyrail website lists the price of a combined Skyrail and Scenic Railway ticket at $135 Australian per adult and $73.50 per child. They also offer family tickets. Was it worth it? We think so. We really enjoyed the day and would definitely recommend the experience. If you prefer to take the Skyrail both ways, a return ticket costs $99. For those wanting to take the train up and back, the Scenic Railway website quotes a return fare of $84 per adult and $42 per child. They also offer a gold class option, featuring lounge-style seats and a food and beverage service for $192 return.
Thanks for coming with us today on our trip up to Kuranda. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you come roving with us again soon. If you liked what you saw, please hit like and subscribe. It means a lot to us, and it means that it's a thumbs up for our channel to continue. So have a great day. Bye.
Bye-bye.